Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody's needing a little bit of help. They're having a problem with this, so I'm going to use their drawing so that maybe it'll come out and get the effect or the problem he's having. So he's trying to create this. So we're just going to draw this. Let me zoom in here. And he's using the graph paper tool set on 4x4, holding down your control button. And then you just need to take your virtual segment delete key and delete that line, that line, that line, and that line, and you get that shape. Then you just take the Smart Fill tools, set on any color, fill that in, and there's our shape. So hopefully this will come out like the problem. He's not really a problem, but something to help him along his way. We're going to make that a little bit smaller. And then he took an ellipse and he hit P, Control D, and make a duplicate, hold down the Shift key and bring it in. Take a 2-point line, start drawing, hold down the Control key, rotate it 10 degrees, Control D and make a duplicate and mirror it. So there's our shape. Take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. Then I'm going to left click, no fill, right click outline. I'm going to select my item. I'm going to go to Effects and the envelope. And I'm going to get this right here, create envelope from. And because we nudged it, I can now hold down the Shift, select that and go EC and put it right in the spot. Now I can move this over by using the arrow keys. That's the one I don't want. So there's what we have. So I'm going to delete the circles because we're working in the center of the page. I can hold down the Alt key and just swipe through, get both those lines. And we rotated it 10 degrees to both sides, so that's 20 degrees. So I'm going to Control D, Alternate C, which puts the rotation in the center of the page, and rotate it 20 degrees, and then just Control D. And when you get to the end, just make sure you don't do too many. So here's his problem. He's taking it and welding it. And then he's taking away the line. But he still has these little bitty lines, so there's one of the problem. The line didn't go all the way to the top. So let's back up here. Make sure that line went all the way to the top. Sorry about this. Easier way to do it, just select all these and hit delete, delete. Take your first one, and we're going to left click, right click, and then we're going to Control D, Alternate C, and rotate it 20 degrees. This is not his problem. So now those lines work. So let's try welding it without color. And see, it doesn't take away that line. So that's not the problem I was trying to recreate, but the way to go around that, let's just get that part right there. This is a shape, so if this will work, well, we'll have to clear envelope form. See, I had something on top. So let's take our shape tool. You know what? So I'm going to take it and go to Object and convert it to a curve. Then when I do this, I can move these lines ever so much, ever so little, just like that much will probably do it. Control D, Alternate C, and rotate it to 20 degrees. And those lines should now be over intersect. And they are. So now when we weld it, we'll just test it before we do it and see it goes away. But that, I can't really recreate his problem. But so I'm going to Control D, Alternate C, and rotate it 40 degrees. So I don't know if that was his problem. He had a little dash lines and I was trying to help him. So I would always weld it in this form instead of filling it in. And I'm going to weld it and you can see it work perfectly. And then at that time, you can color it in, take away the outline. And he didn't ask for this, but I love playing with the interactive fill tool and just swipe across. And if I can recreate his problem, maybe I'll make a second video, but this should help him. And then if we take a black box around here, color it in with black, go up to object, order, back a page, you get a pretty cool design. And there's a lot, more you could do with this. That didn't take too long. Let's play with this. Let's delete. So if you as long as you don't grab that last one, let's change this up a little bit. Let's take, well, we could do a couple of things, but let's try something, a little experiment. Let's get the twirl tool, set on something like a 0.5 of an inch, and put it right there in the center and twirl that. Now, matter of fact, let's go the other way on the other side. We're not changing the end and the start, so we ought to be good. Control D, alternate C, rotate it 20 degrees. See, we still got overlapping lines. And just don't ever go too fast because you don't want double because that'll create a problem. Then we'll weld it, turn it into that same one. And we've added a little bit of flair to it. And, well, that line might still be there, but since we filled it in, maybe I didn't take away the outline. I'm going to right click. Yeah, there we go. Now there's no outline. And I'm going to go ahead and weld this together. And then let's do the interactive fill tool just because I like doing it. And I should have really made those little factors a little bit bigger so they'd show off a little bit more. But it'll still show up. Turn that black, object, order, back a page. And you can see them. And it's a pretty cool effect. And you could do that, well, let's just do it one more time. Instead of backing up, it's always easier just to grab everything and delete. Let's change it up one more. Let's make it a little bit different. And let's take the shape tool. And because it's a curve, let's add a node right there and do this. But don't have them touch. Control D, alternate C. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're not going to do that. I'm going to use the transformation docker. So I'm going to grab that, alternate C to put that one in the center. Go up to Windows, Dockers, Transform, and we're going to go to the rotation, 20 degrees. We would need 18, but we already got one, so we're going to go 17. You see how much faster that was? Now let's go ahead and weld that. Take the Smart Fill tool, or you could just color it in, but I like doing it in the Smart Fill tool. Look at that difference. We made a completely different object. Interactive fill, swipe across, put yellow on that one, and take away the outline. Fill that in with black, object, order, back a page. Total different look. That would be hard to draw unless you did it this way, because everything's going to be equal. Anyway, I hope that, well, I know it didn't help him particularly, but hope to help him a little bit. Thank you for watching.